I just finished a workout, so you'll have to excuse the fact that I'm a little sweaty, but I needed to share my experience from today's workout because I think it's something that a lot of us need to hear. So, do you ever find yourself feeling just frustrated as heck with life? Like nothing seems to be quite going right. You're kind of overwhelmed with what you got going on. It feels like you're maybe even a little bit stuck. Even if you're doing good things, you're just not feeling the good results from it. You find yourself maybe getting, a little snappier or short with the people around you, even though they're not really doing anything different. You just are more irritated yourself. Well, this is the kind of thing I've been finding myself in this past week, and it's something I want to talk about because, a little while ago we were rear-ended. So it wasn't a bad accident. We were at a dead stop waiting at a light and we got hit from behind, and didn't feel like a lot when it happened. It was actually back at the end of November. So felt not too bad, and not a ton of damage to the car. It's always frustrating when you get hit. But then afterwards, it turns out that little bit of rear ending was a lot more difficult on our bodies than we expected. So just the impact of being pulled into the seatbelt really did a lot to give me a bunch of back problems. So it's created this spot in my back that's been super sore ever since the seatbelt around my hips pulled my hips out of alignment. So since then, I've been dealing with trying to get my hips feeling good again. I've been experiencing a lot of different back pain, had quite a few different things going on. And so since November, I haven't been able to do the workouts that I normally can. I normally get good strength workouts in during the week. I'm normally getting some higher intensity stuff in too. And this is something I just haven't been able to do. And when I thought I was starting to feel a little bit better, I would push it and then it would set me right back again. And some days I'd wake up and I'd have trouble moving my neck. My back would be killing me. And it has been frustrating. When you're used to your body being in a good spot, it can be pretty hard when that's taken away. But it turns out there is a big gift in all of this because it really reminded me of what my life was like before I could properly exercise. So during this time, I've been really having to scale it back, doing a lot of rehab type exercises and nothing with the same amount of intensity that I've been used to. And during this time, I've been reminded how much emotions build up in our body when we are not exercising enough to release them. I have been getting some good movement in, some spurts more than others, but this last little chunk of time, I had really scaled it back because I just wanted to make sure that my healing was complete. I didn't want to push my body back past what it could do. I wanted to show her some respect and love and take it slow. I've been working with a great RMT and chiropractor in addition to doing a lot of work myself to be able to get healed. And I'm finally at that point where, as of today, I was able to do one of the first higher intensity workouts that I've been able to do in a while. And oh my goodness, I missed it so much. I set up some intervals, and during these intervals, as I was pushing my cardio and working with strength at the same time, I could feel all of the frustration I had built up in me pouring out. It's like as I was doing ball slams, I was slamming out all of the built up anger and frustration that I was having over the last little bit. As I was, moving quickly from one exercise to the next, I could literally feel my body decompressing everything that it had built up. When we're not pushing our bodies, even if it's in a time of respect, like it was for me here, but when we're not pushing our bodies to that level, what happens is that all of those frustrations can get stuck. Stagnant energy builds. And it shows me that I could have been doing a better job of doing low impact cardio to help release some of this. But if you are having a difficult time with things in your life, please consider whether or not you're doing enough exercise to help yourself out. It doesn't matter how strong you are. You don't need to have crazy great strength. You don't need to be particularly athletic. You don't even need to be good at exercise or exercise at all before this. This can be a brand new thing. But if you're feeling like your days aren't going how you want them to, and if you're not feeling, full of joy and vibrant energy each day, then take a real look at your activity level, because you deserve to feel better. It feels so good to release it. And the thing that we need to remember is when we start exercising, we don't have to even be in the mood. We don't have to feel like we want to do it. We simply need to know what the end result is going to bring us. If we can keep in our mind the fact that at the end of this, we're going to have been able to let go and use the exercise purposefully, not just to build a healthy body, but to build a healthy mind, a healthy emotional state, a healthy heart. And by healthy heart, I mean showing ourselves and the world around us compassion. Like, it's a loving exercise to exercise. And this is something that we all can use in our life. So I just wanted to share this today because I know that I'm not alone in having one of these weeks. And if this is you, set up some super simple intervals for yourself. So you can set a timer, you can download an interval app and set it for something, not too hard to start. Go for something like 35 seconds of work and 10 seconds rest. Pick a handful of exercises that'll get you moving quickly enough, but that aren't necessarily overly challenging for you if this is something new, and move through it. Push your speed so that you can let go. Feel all of your emotions flow out through those actions and give yourself the release you need so that afterwards you can take some nice deep breaths again and remind yourself what it feels like to be stable, happy, and healthy, because you deserve it a whole lot. And exercise is such a good way to give it to you. So I hope you're all having a great day, and I hope this helps. Talk again soon.